Alright, you guys, I'm back at the planetary hour of Saturn. This reading is going to be for Capricorn. Alright, I'm going to get started more so on where we are pertaining to what's happening here with this new moon in Gemini for Capricorn. Let's tap into the oracle of the radiant sun. I'm hearing a helicopter for Capricorn. Okay. Taking flight somewhere, Cappy? Alright, so this new moon for Capricorn is going to be taking place in the energy of the 6th house. Okay. In the 6th house for Capricorn. So, work. And this has been a theme coming up for Capricorn lately. Okay, with the North Node in Aries and trining over to this Geminian energy happening in the 5th house for Capricorn. Alright. Where their 6th house and the 10th house have been a focus for the past week or so. Alright, let's see. For Capricorn. Wow, there we go. Alright, so I got Venus in Aquarius, so the need for detachment at this time. Maybe you're overthinking something. Alright, or maybe you're too much in your head about something. I'm seeing Jupiter in Gemini. Alright, so technically, yes, that's in your 6th house. Maybe your job here is to put on some sort of performance, okay, in order to entertain people. Alright. Saturn and Taurus can be definitely a big financial goal here that you may have. Alright, but the need to detach more so from the mental could be of significance. Okay. And or vice versa, needing to detach more so from the subconscious so that you could really be able to utilize your mind properly. I'm seeing the sun in Aquarius here. So Capricorn, this is going to be the energy of your 6th house pertaining to your finances. I'm seeing Cancer, alright, being of significance as well. So your 7th house. Whatever's happening here has a lot to do with you bringing in or partnering with those that are going to help you bring in finances. Alright. Venus in your sign, Capricorn, is what comes out. Your appearance could be of significance right now. You may be having to meet with those that are of a age difference from you. Alright. Alright. I don't know if this is you having to publicly put on a show, doing some sort of theatrical type of work. Alright. So I'm seeing Mars in Capricorn now, which is technically exalted in your sign, this Mars energy. Mars is actually going to be stepping into a different earth sign, alright, meaning that's going to be in the energy of your 5th house. Alright, Mars is currently in Aries and it's domicile in your 4th. So whatever's happening in your 4th house of home right now, it looks like you're going to be moving forward to more happiness pertaining to how to self-express yourself as the authoritative person that you are. Okay, I'm seeing lots of Capricorn, Cancer in the reading overall. Heavy on the Jupiter energy as well, which is currently in Gemini. So whatever it is that you're speaking of at this time is going to be publicly seen, possibly even universally seen. Alright. Universally seen, internationally seen. Because that gives me like those from foreign places. Okay. Anything else we need to know about Capricorn's energy? You guys, normally I'm so loud and like obnoxious in my readings. But today I feel like this sense of calmness. I don't know what's going on with me. It's weird. I see devotion, harmony, and speculation here. Heavy on this Libra Cancer energy. So Capricorn, whereas Cancer is your 7th house, Libra is your 10th house. We're looking more so at the energy of you being devoted, all right, coming into harmony with your career and what route that's going to be taking you down here. All right, now this speculation card, let me just look this up. It's Jupiter in Cancer, where Jupiter is currently right now in your 5th house. Cancer, I'm sorry, in your 6th house. Cancer would be your 7th. It says a legal situation involving the home, running a family business from home, exploiting an inheritance to the benefit of the family. So possibly you could be, you know, looking forward to starting a business from home. All right. Whatever the partnership is here is allowing you to run a business from home, opposing to you being devoted to your career, working from home. It's very simple. Okay. Let's see here what the tea leaf has. That seems a little bit more exciting. You can be more so in the energy of your comfort. All right, which is why, you know, the North Node is working more so to help you out there. North Node being in your 4th house is giving you a sense of comfort, of inner child healing. You could be playing, you know, a mother role, currently having to take care of the responsibilities of the home as well as run a business from home. Okay. So this could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, and or Cancer wherever you have it heavy in your natal, or any of the astrological houses that are being called out in this reading. Okay. Let's see. So I see major wealth coming your way, which is amazing. All right. So this has been in your energy overall for past week or so. Okay. All right, here I see the moon. So the moon is causing changes in your life. This new moon in your 6th house. Okay. And what's happening is, okay, I see a man here. All right. What's happening with changes in your life is that, I don't know if there is where your work is finally going to start taking off for you from here on out. Okay, it may be affecting the relationship that you have with a man, because it does say changes, all right, in your life pertaining to wealth. Or maybe this man is, okay. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. I don't know if you were relying on a man to help you do something pertaining to you bringing in wealth or something. But if it's saying unsuccessful outcome to a problem, then whatever happened with this energy, it didn't take off for you maybe. So now you need to make changes in your life in order for you to achieve your specific goals. And it looks like money has been the issue, and now wealth is coming in for you. Star, guaranteed success. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. The star, the moon, and the sun has been coming in out a lot in today's readings. All right. So the collective reading that I did was more so for Sagittarius's energy, because Gemini's new moon is in opposition to Sagittarius's rising or moon or whatever, right? But it says someone working against you behind your back. Who's this person? Interesting. Down on the bottom of the deck, a stubborn, aggressive person, a ram. So it could be an Aries. All right, Aries technically represents the energy of the Emperor. So this could be like a father figure, a boss. All right, someone that owns their own business or is ruled by Mars. So we're looking at Scorpio and or Aries energy. Okay. A little bit more on who this person is, Spirit. Danger, especially in money matters. Interesting. Obstacles to overcome. Peace and harmony with wind chimes. Good news is coming with the Ear card. I want to get specific more so, like someone is working against you behind your back, especially in money matters. So if you do receive a little bit of finances, it looks like Spirit is going to be warning you about somebody knowing about your finances, and this person is probably going to be claiming like they're a broke ass or something, so that you can go spend all the money that you have. or someone affecting the way that your money comes in, if someone has a position of authority to do so. And if it's an Aries, more than likely it's going to be someone in your home environment, because the North Node is in Aries with Mars and with Chiron. I've got the woman card here. The man card is here as well. All right, so this is going to be a counterpart that's going through this energy. All right, so the woman, I feel, is the one that's going to be receiving the peace and harmony and the good news pertaining to an exciting event. All right, great worry over nothing. So I feel like if it does have to do with wealth or money matters, all right, you're going to be taken care of. There's a younger woman here, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Affairs with your family, so that could be a child. Lighthearted, carefree time. All right, so if you wanted to go take your kids out, you know, and you only have a specific amount of money, then I feel like, you know, an excited event and saying, don't worry about anything, go out, you know, have fun, more so have a lighthearted time with your family. All right, muddled, unclear thinking. An emotionally secure, loving relationship or family is an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. The most difficult part of a situation is over. All right, so I don't know if there's a situation with a man involved pertaining to another woman and or a younger woman being involved. So the other woman could be like a mother figure, because Aries in the 4th house. Technically, yes, it is feminine energies, okay? So things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So you could possibly be moving home soon as well. All right, Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So maybe you were only in this situation because you were on a specific journey. And once you've been able to, you know, provide for yourself, then a sincere wish will be granted. So maybe you were being tested. Like if you were working from home, then someone could have been like, oh, well, this person isn't going to stick with what they're doing, you know, and it's actually working out well for you. Then this is a way for you to be able to take care of your, you know, your finances, be able to be home and work and take care of the home responsibilities. If you are a mother figure, then, you know, you have a role to play there, right? There's the cooking, there's the cleaning, there's the laundry, there's the pets, there's the, you know what I mean? So there's things that fall into line with the changes that are happening in your life. All right, with the moon card being here, that's exactly what it says. But it's guaranteed success, because everything is going to work out exactly the way it's meant to. Okay, so down on the bottom of the deck, you are highly thought of. Okay, so don't ever forget or think that Spirit has forgotten about you. And if you've been on this path, on a journey, then everything is aligning right in your favor, how it's meant to be. All right, let's get these cards up. Whoever it is that's working behind your back, there's like no building bridges there with this person. This person is obviously stubborn. They will never change who they are as a person. All right, they could possibly be one of your biggest haters because they don't want to see you achieve your goals, especially if you're looking to work from home, right? It's a opportunity that everyone wants to have at this time. All right, not saying that you're special or anything, but if you've set your life up this way, then it's going to work out the way that you've manifested it to. Okay, so let's see. Here for Capricorn, your medium Coley is the most significant. I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with your career, your reputation, your life purpose, the direction that you're heading in here. All right, the midhaven is like the top of the sky in a specific astrological chart, so it means it's of highest focus right now, and that's going to be your career is of significance right now in order to bring stability and, you know, have everything else flow in line with around what you do pertaining to your career. All right, and there's Sirius. So Sirius being in Capricorn at this time, heavy focus on self-care, wellness, agriculture. So think about those things. How can you self-care? You do it through the comfort of your home. All right, you can definitely grow your own foods, focus on how you're feeding your body, the amount of time that you have in order to exercise. Your sleeping patterns can be perfectly aligned, and I'm seeing it in opposition to the Imam Koli. Imam Koli is where Cancer sits, right? Sorry, Aries sits. All right, so here we have Libra and Aries with the North and South nodes right now, and where in the medium Koli you've been having Libra's energy, karmic challenges, all right, pertaining to the direction of your lifestyle and what your career is meant to look like. And then we also have Sirius and Capricorn in your sign, Capricorn, right? So what we're looking at is the focus of self-care, your appearance, how you are maintaining yourself within your mind, your body, and your spirit overall. All right, and then we're looking at the energy of the inner child, where there's some sort of wounds that maybe have from the past that you are working with Chiron being in Aries right now as well, with the North Node. Okay. So it seems like today's reading, there's a heavy focus on these astrological axis, right? The first house opposing the seventh, and then there's going to be the Imam Koli opposing the energy of the medium Koli. And then there's Vesta. Okay, so Spirit's being very clear here for you. Vesta and Sirius, where Vesta is currently in Cancer. Okay, that's going to be sitting in your 7th house. Here's your 1st house. Medium Koli at the top of the sky for you. We're going to be looking at your career. Down on the Imam Koli is the energy of your home environment, which is where the North Node in Aries is. Okay, so it's very important that Vesta in Cancer has a lot to do with the way that you are being invited by others and how they see you at this time. They see that you have like this inner spark to your aura. You're sacrificing, you're devoting yourself to your family more, so it feels like. All right, and not that you're letting off on the direction and where you want to gain finances, but it's a different type of shift for you is what it is. All right, so Spirit's coming through very clearly here with what's happening in the placements of your chart, specifically in these 4 major astrological houses. All right, so the Imam Koli, the medium Koli, the ascendant and descendant houses. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. So your ascendant is where Sirius is. Your appearance, your first impression, the mask that you wear out to the world is asking you to focus more so on self-care and wellness and agriculture and like how you're taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's your 1st house. Your Imam Koli technically on the astrological chart would be down at the bottom opposing the medium Koli, and then Vesta would be on the other side in Cancer pertaining to your descendant energies. Okay, so let's see here. Anything else we need to know for Capricorn? I feel like what's required for you is just to be in the energy of, you know, your quality and what you embody as being, you know, a cardinal earth sign, is to more so initiate through strategy, but also kind of be grounded and focus on putting in the patience and hard work that you need in order to change your life around. All right, so I see the waning crescent moon energy here, surrender, restoration, and trust. All right, so what happens is the waning crescent moon took place right before we stepped into this new moon in Gemini. So that happened to be in Taurus, right? And Taurus is your 5th house energy. So 5th house meaning there were things that you were meant to surrender and trust pertaining to you wanting to live a happy, abundant, like joyful, peaceful lifestyle, right? If it pertained to your children, if it pertained to your hobbies, or just changes in general in order for you to be able to shine where you're meant to shine, 5th house energy, you were meant to surrender and trust that whatever's coming into alignment is bringing you exactly what you need in your life at this time. Okay, the next waning crescent moon cycle is going to be what's this new moon in Gemini? So the new moon in Cancer takes place, which is in your house of relationships, right? So this is big for you because we have a full moon coming up in Capricorn, and there will be 2 in your sign. June 21st, July 21st. And the new moon in Cancer takes place on July 5th. All right. So we'll be currently looking more so like moving into the second decan of Cancer season. And tarot, that energy would basically look like the energy of the 3 of Cups. All right, think about the 3 of Cups energy. What is that like? It's a celebration. All right, it is an achievement. It is where you're tapping in with kindred spirits. It's almost like you're expressing the energy of happiness. It does represent Mercury in Cancer, and Mercury moves into Cancer on June 17th for you, and it will be joining at the same time, June 17th, with Venus going to be moving into Cancer the same day. All right, so that's where you're going to probably more so start feeling things change for you. All right, up until we hit this new moon in Cancer. So maybe what's happening now with this new moon in Gemini, before we hit the new moon in Cancer, once you hit the next waning crescent moon energy, you're going to learn what you needed to learn from this specific cycle with the energy of your 6th house of work, putting in the hard work, focusing more so on your health and how you're going to be of service to other people, keeping yourself in equilibrium, really staying focused, and, you know, being analytical, organized, putting in work, very efficient, you know what I mean, that type of thing. And then it looks like once Cancer season pops open for you, it's like all opportunities start pouring in. All right, so that's the house of partnerships, relationships, contracts for you. All right, and it is the beginning of the summer solstice, so there will be a shift in the energy for sure. Okay, and then it's going to be kicking off with your full moon in your sign, so it's going to be a heavy emphasis on your appearance, the way that you present yourself. It's going to be the mask that you wear to the world. Are you speaking true facts? Are you really tapped into agriculture? Are you tapping in with nature? That type of thing. Like, I feel it's going to be of significance. Get yourself on a day-to-day routine that's going to be of significance for you. Okay? Especially now. All right. Let's see. So we now have Palace that's coming out in Scorpio. All right. So this is the asteroid of wisdom, skill, and self-defense. All right. She is of wisdom and knowledge. Very smart. All right. Goddess of just like war type of deal. All right. Being in Scorpio, this is going to be in your Capricorn 11th house. All right, so Pallas being an intellectual type of asteroid, sitting in an intellectual house like Aquarius's house, your mind is like right out there, exactly what you need to know, what you need to speak out. You could have very innovative ideas. You could be, you know, bringing more of your original unique side out of yourself. So that's what we want to see here with Capricorn energy. It's going to be very significant overall in expressing, yeah, I just saw the air element down at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be very significant with how, or whatever it is that you're working on from home. It could be even pertaining to the media, because Gemini is in your 6th house, and we have like the sun, the moon, Venus, Mercury, we have Jupiter there. So whatever's expanding for you is going to be more so pertaining to either the internet, media, it could be scientific energies, that type of thing, right? So whatever it is that you are aligning yourself with, it's perfect for you. You're being, you know, devoted to this. It's giving you a sense of inner spark. All right, you're able to focus on yourself. You're able to build, you know, your career together, and then you're also able to tap in with your inner child. And when I say inner child, once again, Aries and your Imam Koli is where Chiron is. So you're healing core wounds. You're being a bit more vulnerable at this time, and it's showing your potential through the pain that you've gone through in your lifestyle. All right, let's just end it there. I'm seeing a heavy focus on, I think I did this reading before. There was nothing that came out for your reading but all of the asteroids and where they sit for you. Very specific. 11th house, Pallas is in Scorpio. It was actually in the house of Sagittarius before it retrograded back in, I think it was May. May 16th, Pallas went retrograde in Scorpio. So you could have been learning more so about like secrets of the universe type of thing. It's giving me like this very unknown, like scientific, I'm kind of getting like spirituality type of thing. Okay. But we've got Chiron in your 4th house, we've got Sirius in your 1st house, and Vesta in the house of relationships for you. All right, so Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality, and where Pallas was actually in the 12th house, which also has a lot to do with spirituality. This could be like you know, starting, I want to say like an online social network or something in order for you to communicate out information that you may have gained. All right, so we've seen Jupiter and Gemini being of significance in what you do for work, needing to perform and catch people's attention, that type of thing. All right, so heavy on the asteroids here, okay? Heavy. Who am I missing? So Chiron is more of like the masculine type of asteroid, whereas I feel the only one I'm missing here is going to be Juno, and Juno is currently in Virgo. Virgo being your house of, makes sense. Virgo being in the house of higher knowledge, spirituality, foreign travel, and Juno is currently there with Lilith. So there's power, there's vengeance behind this partnership that you have with spirit, right? Because spirit is in the 9th house, right? It has a lot to do with just like a higher education. It's not like you go into some regular college. No, this is you understanding something on a very intellectual type of energy. Again, we have Pallas in the 11th house for you. Scorpio's energy does what? It likes to investigate. It likes to tap into mysterious things, diving deep into emotional feelings, right? But utilizing the intellect to understand what that is. It's kind of giving like a psychologist or something. I'm just saying, all right? It's a heavy, deep type of transformative energy as well, is what it is, okay? What am I getting here for you guys? Let's pull tarot. Let's pull some tarot. Let's do the Radiant Rider-Waite. I had to get a little innovative here and set myself up with like a desk area because I have so many decks coming in. I like variety, obviously, and when I do my readings, I like to be very organized. So I've been working on that little by little, and little do I know, hello, I have like heavy Capricorn in my chart, right? So with Gemini being here, it's like perfect placement for me to get organized, for me to get on a day-to-day routine, right? And start focusing more so on my health, on the way that I eat, all right, my sleeping patterns, all these type of things. So just as a clear example, all right, I shared in Sagittarius' video that I am a rising Sag, but my natal is heavy with Capricorn, okay? Especially Venus and Mercury, where it's in Gemini at this time, in the 6th house, okay? So work, heavy on the work. All right, so let's see. 5 of Pentacles. So there's a lack of finances is what it is. It seems like a major change happened in your life when it comes to finances and how you're going to be able to make, save, and spend money, that type of thing, right? You kind of may be feeling like left out in the cold right now, like not sure exactly if this is going to work out for you, but I believe that it will be. All right, technically this is going to be the Mercury in Taurus energy, all right, and that's where we just stepped out of. So Mercury in Taurus more so was in your 5th house, all right. Now that Mercury is in Gemini in your 6th house, it's in its perfect placement. Why? Number one, Mercury has a lot to do with the rulerships of both Gemini and Virgo, and Gemini for you sits in the 6th house, which is ruled by Gemini. So it's in perfect placement right now for you to get yourself out of this energy, okay? So where we just seen Jupiter step into Gemini, all right, on the 25th of May. You could have been seeing changes starting back then, okay? What else did we experience? On the 3rd is when Mercury stepped into Gemini, all right, and joined the energy of the sun. Today is the new moon, and then we have on the 9th, Mars, which is in your 4th house, moving into your 5th house. So this is going to be like an upbeat of your hobby. You're going to be called, you know, upon to put on a show, be in the spotlight. 5th house energy, that's technically ruled by Leo. It requires for you to be more so shining, all right, showing off, presenting what it is that you want to put out there, okay, bringing in lots of happiness and joy into your energies. Yeah, it has a lot to do with fast incoming communication. This could be ascending quickly, all right. The 8 of Wands energy is Sun and Sagittarius's energy, and that for you is going to be in the 12th house. Sagittarius is your 12th house. So you're accelerating quickly when it comes to understanding some sort of communication coming through, and that's going to help you with your finances, I feel. Yeah. So you've already invested there. This is going to be Saturn and Taurus's energy. Once again, Taurus is your 5th house. So whatever it is that you're investing in, all right, that you've been putting a lot of hard and patient work in, I feel it growing little by little. As divine timing goes by, things will progressively start to pick up for you. So you go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 7, all right, which is good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing heavy on the mental energy here, right? This is Gemini, this is Virgo. So Gemini's energy, sharing ideas, doing the research, you know, speaking up, communicating about what you're doing. This right here, King of Swords energy, it's Gemini for me, right? So it's air element, and it requires for you to be very direct, all right? I know what it is that I'm speaking about. I've done the research. I'm very stern on the information that I have here, that type of thing. Very focused type of energy. Okay. Three of Swords. This is Libra. All right. So you may have had some sort of heartbreak, loss, separation pertaining to a past career that you may have had to leave. All right. But it was only for the better. It was to get you aligned exactly with where your lifestyle was heading. All right. So things look different. You may feel, you know, a little sorrow and that energy from the past. It is what it is. You're moving on, moving for, you know, moving towards the better. And it looks like you could be dealing with some haters, let's just say. Okay, who's this? So Aquarius would be Capricorn, your 2nd house. It looks like, I don't know if you're, you know, people are trying to sabotage the way that you are getting finances, maybe because it is that you're working from home and people don't want to see that for you. They don't like it. All right, but this is your way of strategically moving forward and finding a way for you to be able to provide finances for yourself. All right, that 7 of Swords can be a very deceptive, envious, jealous type of energy around you. More so, you're utilizing it strategically because we have Pluto that is in your 2nd house. It's destructing the way that you make, save, and spend money, but it's also showing a way to rebuild. Okay, so it's good. It's like you having a fresh start. All right. And if anything about Aquarius's energy right now with Pluto being there, it has this heavy, you know, transformational energy to it. So your confidence could be like out the roof, literally. Like, yeah, because you're not afraid to put in the hard work. Virgo's energy. All right, so Virgo is going to be once again in your 9th house. You're really highly educated. You've been working out really, really hard on mastering this specific skill in whatever you do spiritually. It's kind of giving me that, okay? Whatever you do spiritually, it's working very well for you. The Sun. Yeah. It's amazing. Very, very good. 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. So what happens is, Saturn is in Pisces, Neptune's in Pisces. Pisces is your 3rd house. So the way that you communicate, you're very disciplined, you're very structured. You have authority to the way that you, you know, communicate to others. The way that you share your ideas is very structured. All right. It's giving me this is more so your wish fulfillment. This is something that you love to do, and it's aligning perfectly with where the transits are taking place. Yeah. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This is like pre-empress status, pre-star status is giving me that. Like, okay. It's like having your hopes, your wishes fulfilled, all right, in such an amazing way where, you know, those that may have not understood the changes you were making in your life, it's now going to start paying off for you, all right? Yeah, Hierophant. All right, it looks like you're stepping into something that you want to be committed to. You feel that you have, like, the position to be in leadership when it comes to teaching a specific community of people, that type of thing. It's giving me heavy spiritual vibes, all right? You're not afraid to face your fears here when it comes to changes pertaining to your career, because you know that it's going to lead you towards success. And I see the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. And notice here, all the angels, these are all fixed signs, but what I'm seeing, as I was telling you earlier, I was seeing the astrological houses. So here would be like your Imam Koli, here's your Medium Koli, here would be your ascendant and your descendant, okay? So whatever asteroids are sitting there for you, perfect alignment, perfect. All right, let's split the deck. Four of Swords. I feel right now, if you need to focus more so on rejuvenating your energy, because you are going to be putting in a lot of hard work, it's very significant that you rest, all right, and rejuvenate your mental state more so, because you're going to be doing a lot of communicating, a lot of thinking, and it's going to be important for you to be successful. Yeah. Six of Wands, you're going to be in the spotlight here, all right? A lot of people are going to be seeing you and acknowledging the amount of growth that you've gone through here pertaining to your shift, all right? Your spiritual shift. It's kind of giving me like you've gone through some sort of transformation. Who's in your 8th house? Leo. Yeah. So Leo season could be very significant for you as well, all right? Like, Vesta's going to be stepping into Leo, which Vesta's currently stepping out of your house of partnerships. So the transformation, if it hasn't taken place already, it will be. I'm hearing the ice cream truck, so I'm going to take that as a sign that it's something great coming for you, where devotion and sacrifice will be more so towards your transformation rather than, you know, anything else in your life at this time. No friends, no new friends. Okay. The friends that you're meeting are those that you are, how do you say it? You share like-minded ideas, because Palace, the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge, is sitting in the house of friends, which is the 11th house. All right, I'm going to pull you guys a crystal that you can work with while you go through these transitions. And we're going to move on to Aquarius's energy. Okay. Crystals for Capricorn's energy. Connection to the angelic realm and divine energy. Clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. So Celestite, number 15. All right, so the 15th could be of significance. I believe the moon will then be in Virgo. Virgo being your 9th house energy, so tapping into higher to those in angelic realms, right? Those that are in the energy of spirit. So we are looking at June 14th, first quarter moon in Virgo. All right, so what's happening right now with this new moon in Gemini in your 6th house is then going to see energy gaining momentum by the first quarter moon in Virgo, which is technically in your 9th house, all right? So we're looking at remain grounded, all right? Remain in a very meditative energy, and where you can contemplate on what changes are happening in your life and adapting to those changes, as well as we're in mutable energy right now. And then on the 17th, I spoke about Venus and Mercury moving into your house of partnerships, as Vesta will then be moving out of that sign and moving into Leo in your 8th house of transformation. Okay. Sun will enter the 7th house on the 20th. So this is big for you, Capricorn. You're going to have a full moon in your 1st house. You're going to have the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and you're also going to have Vesta in Cancer for about 1 day before we move into the Sun in Cancer. Okay, so there's a big partnership coming for you, humongous partnership, and I feel like it's reflecting over to the energy of what's happening for you in your ninth house. All right, what's supposed to be changing and transforming, you know, everything for you spiritually. Okay, so yeah, the 15th is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing the Devil card with that. Release any attachments that you have, codependency. It's giving more so like if you are obsessed about something, if you feel that you are, how do you say it, overindulging at this time, you might want to cut those things out so that you could fully stay focused on this ascension here. All right. Seeing Moldavite, yeah, transformation, rebirth through fire, initiation, and opening to new experiences, revitalization, and renewal. So Moldavite number 35. All right, this energy here is giving me a heavy on the heart chakra, which is the green. All right, so the air signs in your chart, that's going to be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. All right, so Gemini in your 6th, Libra in your 10th, and Aquarius in your 2nd. All right, so heavy for you on career right now, and finances, and work, hard work, daily routines, staying in alignment. Okay, it's going to work out great for you. So I'm seeing 3 and 5. I'm seeing Empress and Hierophant energies. Okay, and it's giving me, if I put those two together, I could be speaking about your 8th house. Okay, with Leo's energy specifically, because 3 and 5 is 8, and then the 8 is the Strength card. Okay, the big old lion here being in your house of transformation. So have the strength, the courage, all right, to be able to go through this transformation. It's going to be great for you. All right, and I'm seeing Orange Sapphire with joy and sensuality, body, love, respecting your body. All right, number 41, this is the orange. All right, so orange is sacral chakra. So be open to creative aspects right now. All right, it definitely taps base with sensuality and sexuality as well. All right, in order to stay in flow with the alignment of your chakras. All right, and I'm also seeing the indigos and purples on this specific card here. So that's the ascension of understanding through the crown chakra what's happening on your path right now. Okay, let's read these guys out. 41, I'm seeing Emperor and the Magician. All right, and I'm also, if I reduce it to 5, we can be looking at the 5th house energy for you, technically Taurus's energy. And then we're also I'm seeing April 1st. I don't know why April 1st is of significance. What was on that date? Oh. April 1st was the last quarter moon in your sign. And then we also had on that very same day Mercury go retrograde in Aries in your 4th house of home. All right. Interesting enough, this year Mercury goes retrograde in all fire signs. So the first one was Aries in spring season. The second one will be in Leo, and it will retrograde, I believe, back into Cancer. I think it's like Leo and Cancer energies and where it goes retrograde. All right, so that will technically be in your 8th house, that Mercury energy there. And then it will then happen in Sagittarius, which will be your 12th house. Okay, so happen to be where Mercury went retrograde is all in the houses of the subconscious for you. Not more so subconscious, but emotional energy. 4th house is Cancer's energy, water. 8th house, water. 12th house, water. Okay? So it gives me heavy on your emotional state. There's going to be you being able to tap base with that. So the more that you tap into your emotions, the more you are in touch with spirit. All right? So more so have a balance when it comes to the energy of your subconscious and your conscious state in order for you to tap in with spirit. That's what I feel. Because you've got a lot going on with your mental right now, with all the planets being in Gemini in your 6th house of work. Okay, Jazz, stop explaining. Read the cards out. I can keep going and going and going. Okay. 15. So, Celestite. Okay, it says, Celestite is a high vibration sulfur bearing stone that effectively opens and clears the upper chakras. Meditation with the stone can assist in one connecting with angels and guides Due to the sulfur content, it is also an excellent stone to use to clear energetic attachments. Okay, so as we were speaking about the devil energy, right? 15, it's giving me anything that is negatively affecting your aura, meaning codependency, any addictions that you may have, overeating. Overeating is like, it's bad because you're going to be tired if you overeat. You have to eat healthy. Self-care, agriculture, what do you put in your mouth? That type of thing. Okay, let's look at 35. Moldavite. This is a very important stone here. All right, Moldavite is a green tektite thought to have been formed when a meteorite crashed into Czech Republic approximately 14.8 million years ago. It is a crystal heralding massive transformation on all levels. This is not a stone to play with or take lightly, and it's definitely not recommended for those unwilling to step out of their comfort zone. Once we engage with Moldavite, we need to buckle up because things are going to get interesting. So lots of changes that are going to be happening in your life, okay? Let's look at 41. Orange sapphire is very effective in stimulating the second or sacral chakra. It can assist those who desire to experience the sensuality in life as well as the creative juices flowing. It asks us to explore the world through our senses. Silken fabrics, chocolate melting on the tongue, the feel of finger paints as we create on a canvas. Meditate with this crystal when you start a creative project or when you want to feel more sensual. And it is okay for you to be able to tap into your yin, all right? Because Capricorn, more so, I would say you're very yang, okay? I mean, you are Saturn ruled. Mars is normally exalted in your sign, so you're very, ambitious and driven, and, you have this perseverance about you, but you have to learn how to sometimes tap into your yin. So there is a balance there, all right? Because especially if you're working from home, then your feminine energies are being required, okay? I think I'm going to be leaving the reading there. Again, I'm seeing 15, 35, and 41. This could be your ages or the age and where you're heading, all right, for transformation. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.